And another big difference.
Are you going to talk about the driving?
We can talk about that now.
Okay.
So, a little background on me for those of people who are curious. I've been driving automobiles since I was 7. Okay, my dad would put me on his lap, and I would drive around his truck and his cars when I was 7 years old. I used to race go-karts. Okay, so I've been driving automobiles for almost 30 years. Okay, what I have witnessed in the Philippines has blown my mind. There is not a single rule on the roads.
No.
Not one.
It's a free-for-all.
It is a battle royale every time you hop in the car.
Yes.
Now, for example, I was driving down the road today with Itskatchii and her mom. And sure as fuck, coming at me was a whole group of people driving on the wrong side of the road. And then I got pushed off the road and I had to go around and they were coming my way.
Yeah, no, it was crazy because we were supposed to go straight and then all of a sudden...
It's just a group of cars.
Cars were coming at us. He was like, what
Because one guy was like, you know what, I'm going to go around and skip the traffic. And everyone's like, you know what, I'm going to follow this guy.
Yeah,
so it was a train of people on the wrong side of the road.
And then the road was closed. And then my mom was like, it's fine, follow the other cars, just go right.
Yes, and it was just absolutely crazy. And the roads here, and then you got everyone on motorcycles, and I'm convinced because like the traffic in the Philippines is absolutely horrible. Like I don't know, I've never seen traffic this bad in my life, and I've driven in tons of different countries, Spain, the Europe, other countries I've been to, America, different states there too. But the traffic here is insane, and I'm wondering because there's so many people on mopeds.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if the mopeds, because let's say you're standing in line at a red light, right? There's like this much cars, and cars are kind of lined up like this. What the mopeds do is they filter in between all the cars.
Yeah.
So you'll be sitting there for 5 minutes, and all of a sudden everything's full. So when you take off and start going, you have to wait for the mopeds to catch their balance and get going. So that slows you up in the car.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if these mopeds are like causing these crazy traffic backups.
No, 100%. And it's, I don't know, like they come out from nowhere and then there's like a sea, like they fill up every single space.
Yes.
There's like hundreds of them each time. And then if you're driving and you turn, you don't want to hit them. So you have to be like, oh my God, because they're going in every direction, right, left, front, back, like it's crazy.
And they don't really seem to kind of care.
No.
I'm surprised they don't get hit more often.
Right? That's what I was saying. I was like, see, aren't you surprised? Like, there are no, like, accidents.
But you want to know why?
Why?
Because everyone's going so slowly.
Oh, yeah. Because I said, like, oh, in the Philippines, it's every man for himself. But he corrected me. It's not. Because what did you remember what you said?
So, she was trying to say, like, when you're driving here, that you just have to ignore everyone and do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
That is absolutely incorrect.
No, what I meant was, like, the rules don't matter, the lines don't matter. As long as you get to your destination, you cut people off, you go, like, every man for himself. That's what I meant.
It's kind of like that.
Yes.
So it's like that in a sense, but what I've learned driving in the Philippines, everything is like, imagine you have like a river flowing, right? And there's side rivers coming in. Everything's kind of flowing. Every like little molecule is doing its own thing.
Yeah.
But it's all flowing together in
Yeah.
a certain way. So
Yeah.
the best way to kind of navigate the Philippines is to have like, I have to do what I have to do, but you have to be so hyper aware
Yes.
of everything that's around you and what's going on at all times, or you're gonna hit somebody.
So you have to think, like, everyone is out for themselves. So how would this person react? And then you react accordingly in your own interest.
So the thing is, now remember we were doing the driving tests in America, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm ready to drive on the roads. I'm ready to drive on the roads." It's not that she knows the rules of the roads. She was gonna take her Filipino, how you say it? Filipino driving style and apply it in America. But that just won't work.
Why? It's so much easier. There are no motorcycles that you have to, like, not hit.
Yeah, but so let's say you want to merge over in America. You're just gonna probably just go and hope no one hits you. In America, they're gonna smack you right in the back.
See, that's why you have more accidents, because here you have to be hyper aware because like there are no rules, kinda. So you have to like be like, oh my god, oh my god. But in the U.S., you kind of shut your brain off. You're just moving, then, oh no, I got hit.
Oh, by the way, extra Emily, you would get 0 hate threads if you drove here. People just straight up run red lights.
Yeah, we just ignore it.
Yeah, like we was going straight through them. You know, there is like Emily. This is the place for you, man. You know, you do so good. You know, absolutely.
Come join us.
Yeah, you know, it's just, it's just kind of a lot of big differences